Okay. Shwoobity-doo. Alright. Hello, friends, and welcome back to my playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Alright. We just got the last shard of the Mirror of Twilight. Defeated the very eerie sky city. So weird. Makes you wonder. Like, all these ruins, like, it doesn't seem like all this was built by the Uka. Like, there's some pretty massive structures. I don't know. Like, I didn't see many, if any, mechanisms around here that would allow them to, you know, lift the heavy stuff. So, who knows? But I mean, it's got to be big enough for a Hylian to explore. Could have been that, you know, back when it was built, Hylians or humanoid folks helped them build it. Who knows? There's also the idea that the Uka were just a further evolved form of whatever. At some point in the game, I think it's just like extra conversation you can get into with one character. They say that the Uka were like the ancestors of the Hylians, which doesn't really make sense with the rest of the history. Could have been something that they tried to retcon in like Skyward Sword, because that one's supposed to be the first one, and there are folks living in the sky. But they look just, they're Hylians. So I think I don't know. Nintendo hasn't really gone much more into that. It's an interesting little extra bit there. Okay, so. Oh yeah, there's this spot up here that I wanted to get after I got my double claw shot. Now that I have it, I can reach it. It's a little treasure chest right up. Two of them, right on. And I feel like this is kind of a bit of an homage to the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. There is a grabbable spot up there, but I don't think I can reach it. I think I have to do the chicken minigame to get over to there. So let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Don't know what the birds mean right up there. There's a flock of birds just hovering around. It could just be, maybe there's something in the water, who knows?
Can't tell from here.
Can't do it. Alright, I'm gonna do the cuckoo minigame to get that. And then I'm gonna go to the desert to deliver the mirror shard. Ah!
Hi.
This guy's features remind me of my little brother. He's a very tall, lanky dude with very big lips. It's my brother. Hey, Sam. He's also one of the funniest people I know. He's just naturally hilarious. He's also super creative. He's one of the stronger artists in my family. Oh, no, I missed it! Oh, well. Ah, well. Extras. Doesn't matter. Alright, I'm warping. So, desert. Wow. All right. Cool. Gonna fix the mirror of Twilight. So perfect timing, Sam. You know, Zelda's certainly no stranger to using the, through the looking glass concept, are they? I tend to use... Some call our realm a world of shadows, but that makes it sound unpleasant. The twilight there holds a serene beauty. You have to see it for yourself as the sun sets on this world. Bathed in that light, all people were pure and gentle. But things changed once that foul power pervaded the world.
It was all our doing. We overestimated our abilities as sages and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. I hope you can find it in yourself to forgive our carelessness.
Aww.
Oh, Twilight Princess.
What? So you knew? As a ruler who fled her people, I'm hardly qualified to forgive you. In our world, we've long believed that the hero would appear as a divine beast. That's why when I found you, I thought I could use you, Link. And I only cared about returning our world to normal. I didn't care what happened to the world of light. Not at all. But after witnessing the selfless strengths that Princess Zelda and you have gone to, your sacrifices, I now know, in the bottom of my heart, that I must save this world too. There's no other way. If we can just defeat Zant, the curse on me will dissolve, and we may be able to revive Zelda. Let's go, Link. For Zelda. For all of this world. It's one of the reasons she's my favorite companion. She grows more than anyone. Any of Link's companions ever have, really, I think. Like, she starts out with a dark desire, but she, through traveling with somebody good and learning from his example, like, she becomes a better person. That's such a good lesson. And, like, Tattle had the same kind of progression, too. Though, like, not as... I think the stakes are higher for Midna. I guess. Like, yeah. Like, Tattle was... You know, she was a kid, and she was just playing with her friend, and, you know, there are these invisible lines that you cross going down a dark path that you don't even notice. Like, if you're using drugs excessively or something, or if you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, you eventually get to a point where, if upon reflection you look back and you're like, wow, this is maybe I've gone too far, that kind of thing. That's kind of how I felt Tattle and Tails' character were from Majora's Mask. With Midna, like, she was basically out for revenge and screw anything that was going to get in her way. She was all in for using people in the beginning of the game, but through through righteousness and good examples, she becomes a more full person herself. So that's pretty neat. All right. Into the realm of Twilight. Palace of Twilight. Listen, Link. Can I ask you one last selfish favor? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight. Those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, do you think they'd feel let down? It's only for a bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide in your shadow while you're in human form? I'm sorry. But she has this just relatable personal weakness, and yeah. So, totally, very empathetic kind of character. Wait, this guy isn't an enemy, Link. They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Sant, how could he? So, now we're seeing that those enemies we fought, they were just corrupted versions of the people, the Twilight people. Zant was using his own brothers and sisters, his tools. Evil. Bad man. Poor guys. All right. Thank you. Get out of here. Woo! Wizrobes, I guess. This is their version of Wizrobes. That's pretty neat. Uh-oh. Zant heads. Because, yeah, come to think of it, I guess we haven't really seen a Wizrobe until now. That's pretty neat. Get out of here. Where are you? There you are. Can still hear the enemy music. Come on! Alright. Ooh, you got a small key. A small key. Those nice pots. I would love a vase like that. It's pretty. It wouldn't go with our decorations at all. With our personal house aesthetic, but man, if that isn't some cool looking pottery. Well, cool. I'm not sure if I'll be on at that late. I feel like usually my sessions end around like 2:33ish usually. But yeah, like tell me when you know next. When you know when I see you next. Okay, what do we do? Darkness. Ah. Link, be careful. This black fog is made up of shadow crystals created by Zant. They blot out light. He's responsible for stealing the light from the spirits and turning your world into Twilight. But he's not all powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to your normal state whenever you need me, so don't worry, okay? Alright, Zanty Zant. Yeah! 2 hits to kill the Wizrobe. Oh. You know, at this point, I rarely shave my beard. Almost, pretty much every time I do, I'm like, I want it back. I have very sensitive skin, and when I I typically just use a electric razor, and the spots where there are, I don't know, where there's any kind of curvature, I get ingrown hairs. I've got the ingrown hairy spots right all over this area right now, and it's annoying. Well, I guess I just got one of those situations that calls for a bit of facial hair. Oh. Well, I'm not sure why. Alright. Compass. There's also another pedestal here. Weird. There's oh, I see. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, I can't. Can I reach that? Yeah, I think I can reach from the other side. Other side. Other side. A little further. Zzz. Wow. Angry midden stamp. Alright, looks like we're going to the other side. I don't know why the camera freaks out like that sometimes. It's this one weird position, then it starts seizing. Okay, so we can't We cannot reach from this area, huh? Okay. Ah, I don't want to do that. I don't think you want to do that. As cool as some of the tools you get in this game are, some of them are just like, you know, you don't get a lot of use out of many of them. Like the ball and chain. It's a cool one, but just the, you know, just the load up time for getting it out and throwing it and bringing it back in seems quick, but in like a battle scenario, it's super slow compared with, I don't know, I can quick shot my arrows pretty good. Bam. I can even hip shot my hook shot. Hip shot my hook shot. Hip shot my claw shot. Alright, I gotta figure out what to do next. I'm wasting time. There must be something going on in the in this fog that I'm missing. I'm gonna pick up your pot. Me. What am I to do? I'm hearing enemy noise. They must be up on the ridge. But I can't get up there. How the heck? How the heck do I get up there? Midna. What am I doing? What am I doing? Weird. I don't know why this is stumping me. There's an enemy up there. It seems. At least the music goes off when we get near that ridge, but I don't see an enemy. I don't see one. Nothing. Nothing at all. So weird. Oh, senses? Maybe my senses? Oh, that's not doing anything. Oh, Midna, you got any advice? Link, hurry, might be hungry. Like, this almost looks like a... No, it's not a... But it might be like a raising platform or something. I'm stumped. A little bit stumped. Oh. Oh, jeez. Is that... Oh. I am all turned around. That's what... Sorry, people. For some reason, I thought that was the back of the room, not the front of the room. Gosh. I was, got all turned around in the smog and was going toward the wrong place. Whew. That's what I get for not looking at the map at all. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Zant. Phantom Zant. With the power of digitization. Yo, what you gonna do? Yo, what you gonna do? Okay. Come on, then. Ow. Whoopee, man. Where are you? No. No! No summoning for you. No! No, sir. Oh, no. That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun in your world, Link. The power of the soul is the source of life in this world. It is pure power. As long as you have this. Would you take this soul to the Twilight at the entrance of the world? Please, Link. I would take it, thank you. Meh. Thank you, hand. Clears out the woofy smoke. Uh-oh. So, Hallmaster. Ah! Okay. I think I see how we do this. Uh-oh. Get it. None for you, Mr. Hand. Smoky smoke. A smokity smoke. Ooh, smoke. Oh. This friggin' room. Got me all turned around. That was all on me. Get away, you rats! Alright. Can I shoot this? Oh, friggin'. Oh. Leave it alone! Over here. Get you all the way in the corner. Okay. It's gonna stink. Come on. Yeah! Whew! Get up. Whew! I got your soul. No! No! I don't like it. They run on solar power. You're fixed. Did that do it? Nope. Gotta put it somewhere else. Yeah, let's bring you all back. Hello, fellow. Okay. So... where to now, Midna? Set this down. Hello, Mr. Twilight. I feel like you put it here, but I guess not. Could be a pedestal up the hill. Let's go see. Birdies. It's dangerous to take this soul any further. Let's head back, okay, Link? Alright. We shall. Oh, here's a spot. Okay. Boop. Link, there should be one more soul. If we can find that, it should lead us to Zant. Another Mr. Twilight. And a little baby Twilight. Find the other soul for you, mister. Nom, 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 nom. Gotcha. One, a two. All right, we got a moving platform. Whoa! Ah, almost. And whoop, there we go. There we go. Whoa! Oh, it was Ant Head. Whoa! Not today. Come on! Fitty rubies. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Woohoo!
They've been called back.
Okay. Where's your friend? Where's the other? Ah! Yeah. There we go.
No. No. No.
Come on. Ooh, there's another one.
Oh, a lot of them.
Ah. Ah, double hit. That was awesome. All right. Hear a bat. I hear a bat. How about that? All right. Zan stamp. Let's get that bat. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Missing.
Oh yeah, there was a mini game in Hyrule Castletown I forgot to do. That you can, the claw shot game, where you, once you get your other claw shot, you get to play it again and I think get, the biggest quiver. So I want to go back and do that after we finish this. Because we're going to be heading back to Castletown anyway. Shwoobity-doo. Oh, good. I needed some more arrows. All right. Now. BillyWitchDoctor.com. Ha! Got it. All right. Come on, hearties. Or monies. Either's fine. Let's get our second soul orb. To fight another Xantum. Yeah. Yeah. Aw. sir. No. No summoning for you. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? What? Grr. Oh, I think not. Moving around and helping you, buddy. Just stand still. Like that. There we go. Thank you. Yipe! Bad sakes. Okay. Oh my god. I'm up here. I like that the hand was stuck behind the wall. That made it a little easier. No, you can only stun the hand. You can shoot it, but it doesn't stay stunned for long. It's just, you gotta be quick. But it did seem to get stuck behind the wall there, which was very helpful. Oh my god! Ah! Look at this. Well, would you look at that now? Stay away, you bats. Stay away from me. You stay away from me! Whew, alright. We got out safely. Welcome. What a pretty orb. Oh my. Light filled the Master Sword. Its blade glows with a golden light in the Twilight realm. With it, you can cut through the dark fog. Amazing. The power of the souls has been transferred to your sword. The guardian deities of my world are on our side, too. You really are the chosen one, Link. A true hero. As long as you have that sword, you should be able to repel the shadows Zant has spread. Yeah. Light sword. That's awesome. Yay. So pretty. Sparkly and shiny and nice. Single hit.
Cut through the fog.
How about this? Ah! Ah! It's a lightsaber. It is. Totally is. Oh my gosh. It's just so LucasArts doesn't get mad. It's a bright saber.
Get out of here.
Okay. Oh. Ah! There. No more dark fog. A lot of empty pots in this area. Can I hit them? Okay. Pick it up and put it down. Oh. How about into the little slot? Ah! There we go. Well. Oh well. Can't reach that one. Can't reach that one either, huh? Either count thou to acceptance, then proceeding to 3. There you are. Alright. Well, bam. There we go. That's how we do it. I forgot my bright saber could do that. Ah! Oh! One hit, Zance. Bam! Up and Adam Zant. Can I have whatever's there? No? Ah, 2 more! Bring it on. Now. La 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 la. All right. Come on, Betties. What do we have here? Come on. Come on. Whoa. Woohoo! Gotcha. Ah, more Zant heads. Alright. Take care of them. Okay. Ah! No! Woohoo! Come on. What you gonna do? Alright. Oh. No! That was too slow. No. No. No more. Alright. Oops. We're getting closer. You must be. What are we looking for? Yeah. Which one? Which one? Okay. Get out of here. Alright, what do we have? Ah, Zenthead. Zenthead. I should have stayed on it. Whoa! Oh. What? Can I not? Alright. I can't reach that one. Let's shoot him, right? No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't work. Okay. Oh about if I jump down to this platform? Boo. Oh, stop it. You stop it now. Alright. Perhaps. Oh, no. Tom's gonna take me down. Alright, we'll just go the way we went first time. Ah! Okay. Alright, that one goes down. This one goes up. And forward. Alright. Hello, energy ball. Energy ball. Woo! Woo! Almost knocked me down. Come on, then. It just jumped. Alright, we got another one. Doesn't look like there's a block coming to get me. Oh well, we gotta do this thing one at a time, don't we? However, maybe I can do this. There is a, yeah, okay. Right. Come on. Little platformy. There we go. Whoop. I don't think so. Ah! Hey, Dork Princess. Hey, it's Dork Princess. How are you doing today? All right. That must be the one, right? Take me to the door, please. Whoop. Woo! I got a little ahead of myself. We're on our way to fight Zant. Give you the master key right when you need it here. Or did we already pick it up? Already? No, we didn't. It must be in this room then. I think. And last, let's see. Let's check our map. I could have completely missed it in an area. Yeah, looks like I did. Come on. I think I know exactly where it is, too. The big outside area with a waterfall, or with a dark ball. At least this will be annoying. Slightly annoying to get back up, but you don't have to fight all the Zants again. Ooh, a fairy. Yeah, it should be right out here. I'm doing all right. I plan to finish this today if I can. I want to say things out here. Look at that. This is the Zelda equivalent to Mario wall jumping. There it is. Yay! Now what I don't know is if you try to jump through the fog, do you become a wolf in midair? Let's see. No? Okay. Ow! You do get hurt though. If it's a long jump. No, several handheld games come after this one, and then Skyward Sword. Breath of the Wild didn't for a while. It would be, oh good, it looks like we got a quick way up now. It would be Phantom Hourglass, maybe maybe Skyward Sword after that, and then Spirit Tracks, I think, and then Link Between Worlds, and then Breath of the Wild, and then Triforce Heroes. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. Like, that's assuming that I can get the handheld ones working. There's some issues with the way I want to do that. But yeah, even if I can't get the handheld ones working, there's still Skyward Sword. So that would be the next one. He's throwing everything he's got at me now, huh? Prepared Zant. I have the Force on my side. The Triforce. May the Triforce be with you. No, it's all good. Like, I'm planning to just kind of relax into Breath of the Wild when we get to it. It'll be, because it's the last one in the series and it's so big and expansive. I'm planning to just relax when I get to it. Just Hey, Zant. Zant. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Link. You speak of magic? Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I'll tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, are locked away in this world like insects in a cage. In the shadows, we regressed, so much that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to the miserable half-existence. This miserable half-existence. I had served and endured that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believed I would be the next to rule our people. That is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No! And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god.
I shall house my power in you. If there is anything you desire, then I shall desire it too.
Yes.
My god had only one wish. To merge shadow and light, and make darkness. Usurper King Zant.
Come on. Give me something real. Oh, I think I gotta use my boomerang. I think, yeah. Yeah, okay. Ah! They're like dungeon specific. Yeah, the god is, yeah, you guessed right, Sam. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa! Ah! Okay, maybe I should use... Oh, I see. Whoa! Whoa, no! Oh, poo. I fell in. Whoops. Alright, I guess I gotta wait for him to wear himself out. Come on. There we go. Or at least he'll start shooting his energy balls. Ow. Got him. Alright. A new wolf challenge has been unlocked. Yeah, whatever. Ah! Oh my. I to get my boots. Don't you run away from me! Open up. See, I actually really appreciate this boss fight. It's like... It's, like, to me, it's a better version of what they were trying in Wind Waker. Like, you had the last dungeon area in Wind Waker that had, like, all the bosses back to back. It was a boss rush. In this one, it is, like, you're using elements from those dungeons and those boss fights. Like, you're incorporating the tools or weapons you got from this dungeon fight to beat to fight an enemy that's not that boss, but incorporate some of the, yeah. It's an all-new boss, and it's all part of one fight instead of having to do multiple boss rush fights. I like it better. They even use... Ah, okay. Oops. Even use, yeah, this guy. It's fun. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come on! Which he was a mini-boss, right? Yeah, he was a mini-boss. He was just too fun not to reuse. Oh, snap. Okay. Blizzetta fight. Oh. Good, this is a good place to... restock on hearts. Roll away. Roll away. I get back my green armor. Alright. Huh. Interesting. He got teeny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good. Restocked. Oh! Oh, I got it. Gotcha. Got it. Where now? New setting. Ah, this is Zant by himself. Not using other boss tactics. An undisciplined, unwieldy, power-hungry freaking kook. This is what we see him for who he really is. Presented this image of composure, and when pushed to the edge, he's just a spoiled brat who wanted power. But I'm going to, just for funsies, go magic armor, because it looks awesome. You traitors! Traitors. Ha! You want to know why none call you king? It was your eyes, Zant. All saw it. A lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Midna, foolish Twilight Princess. The curse on you cannot be broken. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as a leader of the Twilight will never return. Already he's descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master, Ganon, survives, he will resurrect me without cease. Whoa. I use just a fraction of the power that's in me now. I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic? Link, now is the time. We must save Zelda. The evil power Zant was wielding, I couldn't take it from him. But at least I still have the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me. Now, let's go. Princess Zelda is waiting. Yes. Midna's the princess of the Twilight Realm. They mentioned it right before we came into this place. When we put the mirror shards back into place in the desert prison, the old sages surrounded us and were like, "We're sorry for putting Ganon in the Twilight Realm. We thought that would be okay, basically, and we've caused this. We're sorry, Twilight Princess." And they were speaking to Midna, and it was kind of an aha moment. Like, Link's like, "Wait, what?" And Midna was like, "Oh, so you guys knew all along?" So yeah, she was keeping it a secret until that point. She was basically outed by the sages in front of Link. So yeah. She came to the Light Realm to try to fix it. To fix the situation. So Ganondorf was just using Zant to help him return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda's in great danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. Feel free to go back and watch that part, Dork Princess. It was, I'd say it was probably, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes into when I started playing. So before we came into this realm of Twilight, you can see that cutscene. No, he doesn't. So Sam said even in the afterlife, Ganon still hates Link enough to become a god to tell someone to kill him. I think that Not necessarily. Like, for this timeline, it was the child Link timeline. So, like, I think all that happened was, like, Kid Link told Zelda and the king that, hey, Ganon's a bad guy, and here's whatever proof he had on hand. And they banished him, and, like, basically Ganon was outed in that timeline as being a bad guy, and they, I guess, processes happened, and they discovered his true intentions, and so they went to execute him. I'm sure there was some kind of fight on Ganon's side, but, like, there wasn't that resentment toward Link like there was in the adult timeline, right? So at the end of Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf is saying, like, curse you, Link, curse you, Zelda, curse you, sages. That only applies to the adult timeline. I know, we're getting into time travel shenanigans at that point, but that Ganondorf wasn't talking about the sages or the grown Zelda, or the Link or the Zelda from the child timeline. So I don't think this Ganondorf has that resentment for Link or Zelda. I think he's just, as he always is, craven for power. So, like even in the afterlife, Ganon still hates Link enough to become a god to tell someone to kill him. I don't think that resentment for Link or Zelda is there so much. At least not for Link, for this Ganondorf. He's just power hungry, and he's doing his classic lust for power thing. All right, to Hyrule Castle then. Now, what I enjoyed about Wind Waker was that was the adult timeline Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time, the same one who was like, curse you, sages, curse you, Link, curse you, Zelda. What I enjoyed about Wind Waker Ganondorf was, yeah, that was the same Ganondorf, but his time in imprisonment really seemed to humble him. Like, he seemed very, like, matured, even though he was still a hungry for power and evil dude. Like, he was super calm and collected in Wind Waker. Like, he had had enough time to meditate and consider his position as a, like, he was still a power-hungry tyrant, but he had this calmness about him that I really liked in that version of Ganondorf. So, like, he evolved as a character from the end of Ocarina of Time to Wind Waker. Just years and years of being banished. So, yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool take on that character. Alright, I think we're about to get some mail. Some overdue mail that we missed earlier. I bet one of these is a letter from Shad that we would have gotten earlier. Greetings, Mr. Link. There's 3 letters. Alright, onward to mail. Alright, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I try not to rely on the timeline, the Zelda timeline shenanigans, and unless like the games are directly referencing the other ones. And this one does. Like the them alluding to Ocarina of Time is pretty relevant in this one, I think. Like the sages executing Ganondorf. The way I understand it is that's a direct result of Child Link from Ocarina of Time telling on Ganondorf, you know, revealing his true intentions. So that execution scene, like, takes place, I guess, not long after Child Link reveals that. That's my theory on it. I could be, I mean, it's also likely that I'm wrong about that. Like, it could be that was a Ganondorf generations down the line, but I don't know. The way I understand it is that was supposed to be post Ocarina of Time, but not long after. Alright, here we go. Challenge for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Star Game has swept Hyrule by storm. The Star Game that has swept Hyrule by storm is now available in Castletown. Even those of you who have beaten it once will find all new challenge and thrills. Come find us in the tent on the Westgate Road. We'll be waiting. Wow, kid, awesome! Alright. My son said that he wanted to write you a letter. He worked so hard on it. Goodness, yes. We thank you for all... Oh, it's Uka. Alright. We thank you for all your help, both on land and in the sky. The other Uka thank you as well. Come visit us anytime. Take care. Agatha's dream. Agatha had a dream last night. Butterflies surrounded Agatha and lit... Oh, we already saw that one. Alright. Update. Who is this? Shad. Yeah, okay. It's Shad's letter that he said we should have read earlier, but we didn't. Alright. I think it was just him telling us to come back to Kakariko Village after we had activated all the statues, but we didn't receive that letter until now. Alright, I want to go to the tents because the prize there is worth it before we go into the last part of the game. He said west, so yeah, the tent is over here actually. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Oh, fine day. I awaited you, good sir. The Star Game created with you in mind, good sir. It's a special arena that costs 15 rupees a shot. Dare you try it? My thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you enter the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, are you with the ready? Then away we go. He thinks he made it unbeatable. He did not, because now I got 2 hook shots. Oh, I completely missed all of those. The fans love it when you collect several at a time. Look at that. Yay! I love it. Friendies. And he's got spikes on the floor. Uh-oh. Yes. Not much longer now. Not much longer. 20 seconds. Can he do it? I think he can. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm in trouble. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on! Oh, come on! Ah, I was so close. I was on my way to the last one. Whatever. right there. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh well. Dang it. Like half a second off. That was a pretty good try, though. Pretty good try. Okay. Alright. Dang. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Yay! What the? You did it? Oh, what a magnificent day this is! The debut superstar of a superstar. Let huzzas and accolades ring forth. To the superstar, I shall give this. Yeah, you got the giant quiver. Congratulations! Yes, well and truly. You've claimed what you sought, so you're likely all through, Many thanks for playing, good sir. Don't come again. Alright. Now. Hey, ladies. Eek, it's him! Bye-bye. Alright, puppy. Gonna take you with me for now. I got a dog, I got a dog, I got a dog. Alright. I think we're ready. To Hyrule Castle. Oh my. Not a power that's easy to control, is it? She's on our side. Yep, greatest ally. She's cool, she's strong, she evolves as a character. All right. Okay. There we go. Hyrule Castle. Front door's locked. Nope. Ew. Butts. You can get out of here too. Okay. Really? That all you got? Come on. Whoa! Oh, come on. I am a quarter of a heart short of being able to use the great stand. Now what? Alright. Let's get a heart. Let's get a heart. Get a heart. I want one! Oh, arrows are good. Yeah, there we go. Now I can use it. Alright. Okay. Alright, now I can use my great spin. I think hopefully it should be able to take these guys out with one hit. We'll see. Whoa. Yep. Ah! Get your butt out. Butt out. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'm spamming this move. You're done. You're done, son. I'm getting a message here. Need to see what that's about. Yep. Okay, good. Alright. There is a secret in this castle that I'd like to find if I can. You have to use your doggy senses to do it. Ooh. I'll grab this though. Grr. Oh, I know what I'm about to do. Yep. It's King Bokoblin.
I've come to play.
You get to hear him speak. Yeah? Play with this. Helm splitter. Yes. Totally spamming this. Done. Made quick work of you. Smile.
Enough.
Thank you.
I follow the strongest side. That is all I've ever known.
Alright. Link. He spoke. So, looks like he's abandoning his post with Ganon, saying he fights with the strongest side. He sees potential in me to defeat his boss. That's hopeful. Oh, shortcut. Nice. And some rupees. Bloopies. Blooblies. Blah, blah, blah. Shooby-doo, shooby-doo, doop, doop-a-doop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Doop, doop, doop-a-doop, doop, shooby-doo. Alright, now to the other side. And now to the other side. Oh, yes. Ew. Easy. What have we here? Ooh. A little different. Very nice. Oh! Alright, so they all see me. Ah! Adjust my bow out so I'm not wasting too many bombs. Alright. Oh, hello, fellows. Wow! Okay. We're blocked over there. Gotta break on through the barriers. Wow! Oh, I knocked it out. Wake up. Wake up. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Stinking jerks. Alright. There we go. We got boomerang time, huh? Let's see. Looks like another one of those areas that has some kind of indication, right? Ah, there we go. Appropriately, it's a Z shape. Well, that makes sense. Ain't that nice? Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Now, I think the secret area I'm looking for is over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There's a secret in Hyrule Castle. It's an old royal cemetery, it looks like, and there are ghosts. Hello. Scary. But they seem friendly. Where you pointing to, buddy? That way? Okay. Got a torch. Stall torch. Ow. Right. Blow them up. There we go. Skeletal dogs. No? These are Stalkosies. Come on, dude. Blow up already. What? There. Alright. Bum ba dum 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 bum ba da dum dum dum. La 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 la. Oh. Okay. Okay, so they're pointing toward this area. It looks like... Not sure. Like, it looks like some blocks go here or something. I should be able to push or move, like, a couple statues there. I also want to, like, yeah, those statues. There we go. So, how are we going to get them out? How are we going to do that? I don't know. Torch, torch, torch. Oh, what am I thinking? Oh my god, I'm telling you, I just forget that I have a lantern on me. And it's not working here. Can I shoot through this? What the heck am I supposed to do with this? Alright, must be still missing something. Must be missing something. Oh, hello. Couple more skellies. Ah. Oh, I see. Gotta bomb it. Dad, bomb it. cool. Thank you for the money. That could come in handy, yeah. What about you two? Oh. A rupee. A 20. I can light these ones now. Oh. The rain stops. Ain't that nice? So that's probably why I couldn't light the other ones, because it was rainy. Alright. And suddenly it's not. And suddenly it's raining again. Good timing. I don't know why that mechanism stopped the rain, but it did. I'll put you right there. Get your buddy right next to you. Put your buddy right next to you. We'll put your buddy right next to you. I could do the wolf dungeon, the last wolf dungeon, but I kind of don't want to. Just kind of, it's very plain. The reward's nice. It gives you the colossal wallet or whatever it's called. That lets you carry 9999 rupees. But it's not something I feel like it is necessary. Another secret key. You've gotten everything you need out here. Now get in the castle through the front door. Will do. Thank you, Midna. Yes, there's an optional room. Well, I guess two optional rooms in this area. Let's use our senses to get out of here. Go into the castle proper. The moving totem poles. They are kind of, the way they hop, they are funny, aren't they? Alright. Thank you. I do kind of appreciate the use of rupees for magic armor in these games. Like at first glance, like I'd probably prefer magic armor to use magic, but if for playing the game, if you're planning on playing the game and doing completionist stuff for a long time, it makes rupees more relevant to because at a certain point you're like, well, I got a butt ton of rupees and I have all the great potions. I don't really have any reason. Like, rupees are pretty pointless at this point. But the magic armors that use rupees, like this one and the one in Wind Waker, they're like, oh, okay, they still have a use in late game. If you want to enjoy using the magic armor for funsies, rupees have a point. Shwooby doobity shwoo doo. Any mo? Bring it on! Yes. So you see, hitting the hidden skills is worth it. Just clean house with this move. I like the quick draw. I feel like, I don't know if they changed it up in this version, but I feel like it was easier to pull off in the previous, in the Wii version. Like, it takes a second for the command to come up in this one. That's a bit of a bummer. Because I really enjoy the concept of, like, an insta-kill move. But at the cost of not targeting and making yourself weak. Exposing yourself. It's a cool one, but it's hard. It is kind of hard to pull off, isn't it? Compass? Yeah, compass. Yeah. All right. Dark Nut. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. I'm gonna give myself a reason to use this. Come on! Miss. Shield dash! Ooh-ha! Ooh-ha! Whoa! Link with all his strength. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so we have a need for torches. Torches. Oops, wrong button. Okie doke. Got it. Put this one out. Alright. Scoop. Okay. Oh, we want that one. Definitely. Okay. Huh. Oops. Why is this one like this? Does that one raise? Okay, that makes it easy. Oi. That's the only one we really need to deal with. The others are decoys. Bah. 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 Right. Light the way.
Oh, what's that? There's bats.
Can I get a heart, please? Yes. Yes, I can. Oh. Gotta be quick about it, eh? Oh. Okay. They maintain flames at a different rate. I think. Okay. So that was good. There we go. Oh no. Got one. Got it. Okay. Uh-oh. An aerial foes. Alright then. Bring it on. I'm ready. What? Good defending, sir. Cool. Okay. Alright. Got a key. We got a key. Yeah. Now let's go to the other rampart. Master key. Arrgh. Uh-oh. What? What? Huh? A bird. Yeah, Russell. Yeah, awesome. The freedom fighters came to the rescue. Also, apparently they have a bazooka. Wouldn't that be a nice item to have? The big key. It is nice to see them included in this take-back attempt. This reclaiming of the castle. There we go. You hear the... Ah! Get off of me! That way? Okay. Which way next? That way? Okay. Thank you. This place is falling apart. Hello, lizard boys. Whoa! Shing! Some deep pits. Staircase was. I guess there are 3 types of Lizalfos. Whoa! Those ones, the previous ones, and the ones with the sword and shield. Okay. Spinny top time. All right then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that works. I got lucky and landed right there instead of falling to my doom. All right. I need a heart. Yes. All right. Fun time. Come on. Oh, I'm ready. Ow. Can't touch the walls, I guess. Oh, I jumped his sword. That was pretty cool. Ah, darn Twilight barrier. Gotcha. Ooh, nice. Him drawing out his sword is damaging. Come on. Ah! Ugh. Alright, so this was the secret room. Or one of the secret rooms that we got that extra key for.
Ooh, it's a treasury! Lots of fun stuff.
Treasure. We got some arrows. We got some seeds. Or armory, I guess. Whatever. It's the equipment room. We got some bombs. Which we actually did need. We're running out. Regular bombs. More arrows. Just a nice little way to... I don't know. I think it's nice. You worked for it, and so you got a room full of treasure. Fun little way to reward the curious player at the very end. Yum, yum, yum. Rupees. Ooh, big chests. Oh, yeah. There's 100. Are all of them gonna be hundreds? Oh, boo. Alright, a happy Zelda stamp. Oh, a silver rupee. It's our first one. Oh, sweet. Bomblings. I was actually short on those. I've got full bombs in every style now. Perfect. I am ready. And a fairy. And a fairy, which I don't need, but thank you for offering, game. Save time. Before the final battle. That's cool. I recovered and then some. All the rupees that I lost during the, both of the, Dark Nut fights. So that sets me for this battle. That prepares me for this last stand. Again, reminiscent of Shadow of the Colossus for me. Windy and dark. Zelda. Welcome to my castle. So, you're Ganondorf. It's a pretty fabulous hairdo. I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna. To defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Ha! Such conceit. But if you're one of the chosen wielders of power as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me then. Yes. Try to deny me. You and your little friend. Uh-oh. She can't do it. Ah! Both of you faithless fools who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath. Trying to do a mix of Zelda and Ganondorf there. Ganon's puppet, Zelda. Come on then. Ah! Get out! Jumped out of the way with an attack. It was a close one. What's she gonna do? Boom. Okay. Tennis time. Ah! Yeah, lap it up. Come on. Got her once. Whoa! Yep, Ganon possessed Zelda. The jerk. Alright, come on. Volley! Ah! Early. Ouch. Whoa! Get out of the way! Okay. Ah! There we go. Ha ha ha! Oh. Yeah, squeeze the evil out of her. There we go. Just gonna beat the devil out of it. Yeah. Nice job, Midna. Dark Beast Ganon. Beastie fight. Oh. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ow! Even falling, it hurts. Gotcha. Whoa! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Whoa! I saw his shadow for a second and he spawned right on top of me. Ah! This feels annoyingly unavoidable. Alright. Disappeared. There you are. Whoa, where'd you go? I see you. Whoa, okay. Uh-huh. See what you're going for. Oh, a fairy. Okay. Beast against beast. Bring it. Arr. Fairy friend. Okay. I don't think I can do much. There we go. Get out of here. There we go. Just had to wait for him to slow down, I guess. Arr, 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 arr. Come on. Yeah! Huh. Yay. Princess, I... Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you've endured. Spirits of the light, wielders of great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. Link. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. I'll try to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within range of my arrows. Will do. Alright, Bark, where'd you go? Got it. Huh. Ah. Ah. Dang it. Yeah. Got it.
An impressive-looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire? To take this foul blade and use it to blot out light forever.
Ain't gonna happen.
Dark Lord Ganondorf.
Fishing rod. Hey, look at that. Look at that. You can distract him with a fishing rod. Hey, look at that. Look at that. See that? Go get it. Alright. I won't cheese it. Fine. You know what I'm doing? Oops, not that. Yeah. I'm all goaty. I also want to use my magic armor. I don't know if I've ever done this fight with this set of awesomeness. Great fairy tears and magic armor. Heck yeah. Come on. Tried to chance. I guess the Great Fairy Tears go away, even if you have magic armor. Alright, I'll take off the armor. Here it comes. Ah. I think I just gotta tap it. Ouch. You come. Come on. See, this Link's pretty dang strong. He's tough enough to push back Ganondorf. Come on.
Do not think this ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood.
Min is alive. Yeah. It's my friend.
Looks like the curse has been broken.
Crystal again.
What?
We'll get with this.
Say something.
You get with your space.
Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? It's a cute thing to say to Link. So that's Twilight Princess, a top-tier Zelda in my book. Very well-structured and good game. I like it. Am I streaming tomorrow? Maybe. I don't have much reason not to.
La 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 la. Doo doo. La 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 doo.
Everyone's happy. Yeah. They're doing like the mallow shop dance. Oh, there's a treasure chest under there. Colin. Look at him taking up arms like a brave little man. The queen watching over her son. Caravan back to Ordon Village. That's cool. Dun da da dum. Da 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 da. I think they're all siblings. Those guys. The fishing lady, the boat lady, and the lantern dude. Yeto and Yeta's house. Oh, yeah. The lovies. The lovey Yetis. The explorer scholars. And Colin and the kids, their maturity arc was very poignant too.
Don't have no
Well, I guess this is farewell, huh?
password.
Oops, light and shadow can't live together or something. But
Did you there?
never forget that there's another world bound to this one. I think she said coexist or something. I'm not sure. Something light and shadow. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. Yeah. One cannot exist without the other. That's true. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe.
You forget base.
Zelda, your words are kind and your heart is true.
You respond.
If all in Hyrule are like you,
Will forget.
then maybe you'll do all right.
For a third puppet.
Thank you.
Alright, wait do you
Well,
can.
the princess spoke truly. As long as the mirror is around, we could meet again.
We base.
Link?
You
I...
get.
See you later. Kind of a bittersweet ending. We understand why you had to do it, Midna. But still hurts. A reflection of all the light springs. Master Sword return to its resting place. Yeah, going home. To live out another peaceful generation. All right. Awesome. Let's see if I can recognize any of these folks. We'll see if they even put the testers in the credits. They're doing that more often now, which I totally appreciate, but this might have been during the time where they still weren't. Okay. This localization. There we go. Oh my god. See? They just lump everyone into NOA product testing. I don't like that. I don't like that practice. From what I've seen, they're getting better about it. They're actually crediting the testers sometimes, not all the time, but yeah, when they just do the, this was our testing team. Yeah. They gotta be better about that. They need to credit their testers. All right. Yes, very awesome game. Like, I didn't get to test this one, but I have a couple friends who were on the testing team of this one, and it would have been nice for them to have their name in this. That needs to be standard practice. All right, cool. Well, that was Twilight Princess, one of my favorites in the entire series. And I hope you liked it as much as I did. It's been one of our longer playthroughs, in fact. I think eight sessions, and several of them were like 3+, 4+ hours. Oh yeah, I used to work for Nintendo as a tester. I did for 2 years. And of all the games that I played, I think my name was only in the credits of like 1 or 2 of them. Yeah. And it's something they seem to be doing better about. But yeah, it's always pretty much been a point of contention with testers, with testing staff and game companies. They're just not treated well generally. They're treated as very expendable. No, that's not why I'm in Washington. I just happened, when we moved up here, like a lot of the tech companies are in the same kind of area. Just so happens that Nintendo of America is located right next to Microsoft's main campus in Redmond, Washington. So, the Redmond campus of Microsoft is where Sean works. And, yeah, Nintendo was, you know, really close, so I was like, I want to try testing games for a living. It's fun for a little while, but there's very little upward mobility, and it's... If you've ever seen Office Space, it's one of those kind of jobs where, like, the work is fun. If you enjoy, like, fixing a game, and that's what you're there for. You're playing the worst parts of the game over and over again, and it can get tedious, but if you have the mindset of, hey, I'm playing a game, and what I'm doing is a process that makes it better for everyone who plays it. I enjoyed the work. The office politics and the lack of respect from upper management was just too much after a certain point. Like, I didn't like the way people were treated there. I hear it's better now, but it seems to kind of go in waves. While I was there, the employees' privileges were reduced. It's not fun, and they implemented a promotion system that, like, in the end ended up being bad for the employees. And, like, they were very slow to take up, raises that were competitive in the area, because, hey, we're Nintendo, we can pay people much less for the privilege to work for us, seemed to be the mentality of them. That's my personal experience on it, and I know a lot of others who worked there during my time there felt the same way. Oh, hey, Phoenix. Yeah, you arrived just in time. I'm talking about my history at working at Nintendo as a tester. And again, like, the job, the actual work, the testing of the games was fine. I had fun doing that. But yeah, the lack of upward mobility in a job like that, and just the slow rate of pay increase, just not, it just wasn't worth it in the end. And the feeling expendable is not a fun feeling for a long time. Like, and it's just something I couldn't tolerate after a while. I was like, I'm worth more than this. I'm not going to stick around for a job that doesn't treat me well. They generally didn't treat you badly. They just didn't treat you with the amount of respect they should have. And I think that's not untypical for testing, for software testing, because it's not a like a skilled labor position. Like, anyone can go in and do it, and so yeah, that doesn't give any excuse for the way people are treated, though. Now, I will say that there are, there's a gigantic range of types of people who work for that kind of job. There are folks who don't want to work. There are folks who really love the job. I mean, like, it's a wide variety of folks who were attracted to that job when I was there. So I guess you find your niche. But even if you're, like, putting your all into it and you're a hard worker, you're still having to play the office politics game, and I mean, I guess that's typical for pretty much any job. But yeah, my experience there was that seeing the future that job could have offered me, it just wasn't a future that I wanted. Still better than feeling like you could be shoved out the door if you stick around a boss that thinks you're not good enough at your job. I mean, yeah, there was that feeling. There certainly was that feeling there. Like that, what I was saying, Phoenix, before you arrived was, yeah, it was a job that made you feel expendable regardless of how long you were there. So yeah, it was a lack of respect, and I didn't appreciate it. I did it for 2 years. I loved the work. I didn't love the attitude towards the workers. No, I don't deserve that. No one deserves that. And that's why I ended up, you know, leaving that position after a while. Yeah. I mean, Nintendo's a business. I get it. It's their job to make money on their products. You can still treat your testers right. Those things don't have to be mutually exclusive. And while I was there, toward the end of it, we were not being treated well. I don't think so. That's my view on it. It was kind of a, well, if you don't like it, you can just leave kind of mentality. It's like, well, you guys could also make the environment better. There's definitely a lot to improve on, and you're not the only game in town. Like, yeah. You gotta treat your employees right. Yeah. Exactly, yep. Like what Dark is saying, it's pretty common that game testers are expendable. And yeah, it is. But the environment in the office doesn't have to make you feel that way. You can still work in an expendable position and feel valued. Like, I don't know, what's it called? Not Five Guys, but the In-N-Out Burger. It's like they're a very successful corporation. They pay their employees well. It's like got a very high retention rate for employees because they're paid well and they have good benefits, and they're totally expendable. Like, again, having an expendable job and being treated well do not have to be mutually exclusive. Yeah, thank you, Dark. Dark says agreed. Phoenix Rising. If you don't like it, you can leave. Okay, well, I'm getting a taste for Blue Hedgehog anyway. Yeah. And Dark says they don't have to be, but the company needs an incentive to do so. That's right. And unfortunately, like, it's annoying that it takes a desperation to, like, when people need work, companies are less likely to treat them well. And that's just bad. That's bad on the company's part. And it's not a good experience to go through, to just feel like the meaning, the career you've chosen, the meaning you've sought out in your life. It's like, hey, I really want to do well at this, and I'm working really hard, and, you know, I care about my job. It really sucks for that to be met with, well, we don't care about you. Like, and that's what it feels like sometimes. That's what it felt like very often there. It was just, yeah. And so it wasn't a place I wanted to stick around. Yep. That said, that's not reflective of Nintendo's mission to, you know, entertain its audience and do well at entertaining. Like, the people who are programming and writing the story for the games aren't the people who are tightening the bolts on the lack of value in the testing department. It's a big company, and like I certainly I love their games. I don't love the way that they treated testers. At least while I was there. Again, I hear it's a little better now. I don't know. I can only speak to my experience. Well, yeah, it's my post game for Twilight Princess. I think part of me was like what's the word I'm looking? Inspired to talk about my experience, just because while I was there, this specific game was being worked on, was being tested, and yeah, I certainly would have been upset if my name didn't appear in the credits, like the testers for this one didn't. It's not a cool practice to disclude your testers. There's no reason to do that. There is zero reason to not include your testers. Like, the credits don't need to have a runtime. Like, it's a video game. You take your time through it. Like, those like final credits right there where there was no what do you call it? Like, in credit cinematic or anything, where it was just black screen and staff and whatnot. That's a perfect time to put in all the people that could be credited, because it's not like interrupting the flow of, oh well, people are gonna get bored and turn it off before they see the final scene, because there wasn't a final scene after that. But yeah, I think crediting is super important, and you can say, like, for the longest time they would use the justification, well, you're getting paid. Say, yeah, but I also want to be valued for my work. And yes, payment is that, but I'm also a part of this big project, right? It means something to be credited for that. Yeah. It's my 2 cents. Oh yeah, we finished the game. This is after the credits. Yep, it's done. Feel free to, watch the last episode. Again, it's after this is done if you like. But alright, I want to end on a positive note. I think this was an excellent remake. Or an excellent port, whatever. They added a lot of quality of life changes to this. The dedicated buttons dedicated button to turn into a wolf and into a human. The touchpad's excellent. The gyroscope option is excellent. Slightly updated graphics. They're fine. They're good. Yeah. What else? What's another? I guess the wolf dungeon's cool. Like, it didn't take anything away from the game. It's kind of boring, but it's cool. And it gives you get the option to have an even bigger wallet, so that's pretty neat. Yeah. I put it in the same category of Twilight, or of Ocarina of Time 3D as a good remake, or as a good upgrade, port, whatever. What's that? Speed runs win. So Breath of the Wild's next. Yeah, I should be able to stream Skyward Sword. I mean, it's a Wii game. But Phantom Hourglass would be the next one, and that's one I don't know if I can stream. That's one I don't know if I can stream. Like, my intention is to play all of them, but if I'm just physically or if I'm just unable to for some games, I'm gonna have to skip over them, which is a bummer. Okay. Yeah. But I guess you'll see soonish what my next one's gonna be. Either tomorrow or the next day. It could be I need a day or two to set up my next one. But yeah, Skyward Sword should be fine. I mean, I'm probably not gonna be standing. I'll just be sitting, doing the sword swipes and whatnot from here, so you get to see some action. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to replaying Skyward Sword. I've only played through it once, and yeah, it'll be a neat one to go through. Oh no Zelda CDIs, those don't count. I don't care about those. They're not official. Nintendo doesn't recognize them.
Link, my boy.
Squadala, we're off. Alright. Well, I don't have much else to say. Cool. So, that's going to be the end of this one today. Thank you all for tuning in and watching and listening. Yeah. Y'all have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.